Will Sepiks Prime return? If you would like to see Sepiks Prime return, hit that like button and leave a comment. So, Rise of Iron is going to bring a new strike, a brand new strike, and probably more than likely bring up older strikes to year 3 level. I believe that one of those strikes, or at least the new strike, will involve Sepiks Prime strike in some way, shape or form. So if they bring Sepiks Prime up, great, bring it up, have it the way it was, we could just go do that strike and complete it and all that great stuff. But what I would like to see is it changed a bit. Much like Winter's Run came back and the Archon Priest was a taken enemy, I would like to see the Devil's Lair strike be filled with SIVA infused enemies and using SIVA infused weapons and such things to stop us from completing the strike. So first and foremost, in the first area where there's Hive and there are normal Fallen fighting, I would like to see Fallen fighting against SIVA enemies, and maybe the SIVA enemies are trying to capture them to infuse them with the SIVA technology. You still have to do the wave event. Great, looking forward to that if that ever takes place again. On top of that, when you get to the next area, you usually fight a Walker tank. I'm hoping that they change that up a little bit and have, I don't know, some big monstrosity of a weapon, much like the raid boss thing that we've seen, that trash dumpster type concoction that they made. Or maybe just lots of big strong enemies and, you know, a defense line of loads of turrets and technology to use against us. That would be awesome. And then in the final room where Sepiks Prime is, I would definitely love to see a different version of Sepiks Prime. Maybe a SIVA Prime or a SIVA Sepiks Prime, where you could have Sepiks Prime with some new abilities, a bit stronger, not so much of a bullet sponge, and maybe you have to do it tactically. But all in all, I would definitely love to see the return of Sepiks Prime with the original music. The music from that strike was just godlike. I absolutely loved it, and it is and forever will be my favourite strike. Now, the reason why I say that Sepiks Prime could be returning is this specific screenshot from the press release. This area to me looks exactly like, or at least a familiar situation to the Sepiks Prime strike, where you fight Sepiks Prime in that last room. You have like the two outside areas which are higher raised, and then you have like a bridge going down towards the end where there used to be a door. It's a very similar setup, but I don't think it's the actual room from the Sepiks Prime strike. And if you look at that massive ball-like structure in the sky crashed into the earth, that looks like a massive Sepiks Prime. So I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and making 5. But I really do like the idea of bringing back Sepiks Prime, whether it's just moving it up in light level and we play the original strike, or on top of that, we can have a SIVA infused Sepiks Prime strike. But also, the new strike that's coming, I would definitely love to see it take place in parts of the Devil's Lair strike. So maybe you run through the same area and there's different bosses. You get taken off course for other reasons. Maybe certain areas are blocked. Maybe instead of fighting the Walker tank and going through the room straight ahead, you go up them stairs to the left. Now those stairs to the left, there's a ghost there, and it's one of the first ghosts I ever found. But there's nothing else up there, so maybe that can be continued into some sort of strike area. But, you know, this is all theory, speculation, what I would like to see. But I definitely feel there's a good chance of seeing some sort of return for Sepiks Prime Devil's Lair strike. What do you think? Would you like it to come back? It is Fallen based, and it's a Fallen based DLC, so it would make sense. If it did come back, what would you like to see in it? Would you like to see it updated, upgraded, new enemies, different bosses, different SIVA technology, different stuff? I don't know anymore. I'm super pumped to see what comes. Let me know in the comment section what you believe is going to happen. I have been Easy now, and you guys have been awesome. And what would be awesome is if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and of course that like button. You help me out so much with your support. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.